Hi guys, and welcome to my diary. Well, that's been a rather exciting week, I would say, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys really have been so awesome and so amazing, and I really appreciate every single one of you and every single like and follow and just all the calls and messages and just all the support behind me. You guys are amazing and I love you always. So I made a few clips before I met the Bachelor and getting ready. Check them out. So I just finished choosing what I'm gonna wear on the red carpet. Oh my goodness, I felt like such a princess. All these pretty dresses, I was in my element. And then this is what I'm gonna give to Mark on the red carpet. I obviously wanna make a huge entrance. Obviously I want the first impression rose. What girl doesn't want the first impression rose? And also I think, you know, if you get the first impression rose, it's kind of like, oh yeah, he really saw something in you and he really wants to get to know you. So I'm fingers crossed I get that first impression. This is my darling Bolt. He's an Angora rabbit and I'm gonna miss him so much. He lives in the room and he's just the most special thing in my life. And so the journey begins. I'm off to meet Mark. Am I nervous? Not shaking just yet. Heart rate's a little bit on the high side, but am I excited? This much, I cannot wait. I am so excited to meet Mark. I just hope I don't actually literally fall for him. Not the best first impression on the red carpet, so hopefully I stay upright and I cannot wait for this journey. So how crazy is it to think that in less than 7 hours time I'm going to be sitting over here watching myself on TV. I'm probably not going to be watching, I'm probably sitting like this. But I am extremely excited, a little bit nervous. I don't know what's going to happen, so we'll see how that goes. But I just want to thank you guys so much for your support. All my friends and family have really been absolutely amazing, and they're like, you know what, Tegan, no matter what happens, we still love you, and it makes it that much easier because, you know, at the end of the day, it's a TV show and they know who I really am and everything, and it's just in my heart, I'm just like, oh, I love you guys so much. I'm a bit nervous as to how the public is going to react to me. Who knows? Hopefully they react at all. I mean, they'll probably find me completely irrelevant, and I think that's a little bit of a fear of mine, that, you know, I'm forgettable. No, let's be honest, no one wants to be forgettable. So yeah, now I'm just kind of nervously waiting around and, I don't know, replying to messages and just kind of don't know what to do with myself. Well, obviously, you know, I've already been running, that didn't help. I've got coaching, that's not gonna help. But I'm a lot more excited than I am nervous, to be completely honest. It's been such a journey and such a fun ride that now I can't wait to see the results on TV. And one thing, I've had quite a few people come up to me and be like, Tegan, why didn't you tell me? And it's absolutely nothing against you. I can probably count the amount of people I told on one hand. I wanted to tell as few people as possible. Both, you know, it's better for the show, it's better for me, and it's better for you at the end of the day as well. I didn't want you to have to keep my secret. I really didn't. It's a hard secret to keep. It really was. And I didn't want you to have to keep that secret for me. It's not that I don't trust you. I completely trust the people in my life. I really do. I have the most amazing people in my life. But I just didn't want to put that pressure on you. So as you can see behind me, there's the loading sign because we just lost power. I promise you, I think I aged 10 years in 5 minutes. I finished coaching sort of at 5 so that I'm ready for the show at 7, and then all of a sudden 10 past 5 the power just goes poof, and I'm like, you've got to be joking. And there's no load shedding, I know there's no load shedding, and you know how I complain about the flippin' power, and I'm going, what on earth am I going to do? Sorry, it's just going to play in the background now. But, oh my goodness, I've had a panic attack. I didn't know what I was going to do. Oh, just absolute relief. So yes, I'm riding the chair right now. If my mom was around, she'd kill me, but I'm doing it anyways. So what did you guys think? Oh my goodness, that was a very intense first night. Oh my word. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. I'm kind of going to do it like I did the comrades, with like just bits and pieces, because there was so much and there's so much to get through that I don't really know where to start. I'm extremely overwhelmed and I don't, yeah, it was quite something. What did you guys think of my entrance? Most importantly right now, what did you think of the entrance? I was pretty happy with it, I must be honest. You know, it was different. I think it was rememberable. Well, especially like on social media and stuff, you know, some people loved it, some people hated it. But you've got to actually just accept that. And I think at the end of the day, you know, when you're watching TV and stuff, you forget, especially reality TV, you forget that these are real people and you know, we've got feelings and stuff. But you put yourself out there and that's what's gonna happen, and you just gotta take what people say with a pinch of salt. But I definitely felt so much love, so I just want to thank you guys so much for all the love. I really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, so we'll slowly but surely unwind the night and chat about everything, but I thought I just need to make a bit of a start, otherwise I'm never going to get this video done in time. And yeah, you can see I'm going a million miles an hour, but I'm always going a million miles an hour, but even more so. And I haven't even had coffee yet. So the whole build up to the first night is quite intense. I overthink absolutely everything. You're thinking about your entrance, how you're gonna do your hair, what you're gonna do your makeup, what you're gonna wear, and all these type of things. And then you still gotta string a sentence together once you get to the end of the red carpet. And running in, I was exhausted. No, I'm joking. it wasn't that long, so the run wasn't too long. I even said, I was like, well, I can run from around the block. That probably would have got rid of a few of the nerves. But you are so nervous. You're like, oh, please don't let me mess up. Please let me make a good first impression. And I think he would at least remember the first impression, whether it was a good one or a bad one, I don't know, but at least he'll remember me. So I actually quite liked my entrance. I thought it was pretty epic, and I thought it was memorable. You know, it's been memorable. Everyone's like, oh yeah, that chick that ran in. So, it worked. That's exactly what you needed to be, was memorable. Tristan actually came up with the entrance, so that was quite cool. But when I was running in, and it was in slow-mo, I was like, yes, I was the only one who was in slow-mo, so that was awesome. But when I was running in, so now I'm running with shoes in this long dress. I'm like, Tegan, please don't fall, please don't fall. But planning Tegan had a plan if I fell. So if I fell, I was gonna say this really, really cheesy line of, I literally just fell for you. I thought, I had to have somehow save it, I can't just be the chick that fell. And if I fell, it was gonna be all part of the plan, it wasn't just gonna be, oh yeah, I actually tripped over my dress. So yeah, what did you guys think? I really, really wanna know. Then let's talk outfits. I thought everyone looked absolutely amazing. There was no one when I was like, oof, what is she wearing, or anything like that. But obviously, who was a standout to you? My favorite dress was the Namibian girl, the girl that entered before me with the big sparkly dress. But I'm a huge fan of sparkles, and her dress sparkled so beautifully in the light. I don't think it got picked up on camera as nicely as it was in real life. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful on camera, but it was even better in real life. So that was probably my favorite dress, although everyone looked absolutely stunning. So one of the awesome things about rocking up in running shoes was the whole night I got to spend in running shoes. These poor girls had to stand in their heels, and you know what it's like when you stand in your heels. Your feet hurt like there is no tomorrow. And here I am, I'm like, oh yeah, no, cool, I can do this all night. So that was a huge plus with the running shoes. The only downside was then I just looked even shorter. So I was like the little one of the house, but it doesn't bother me. So I was just happy to be comfortable. So now if it's not hard enough to meet a guy in front of cameras and be vying for his attention with 22 other girls, now well, not 22, 21, because I'm also one of them, but now you've got to go and meet all these other girls as well. Oh, jeepers. That's as intimidating, and they're all beautiful, and you're just like, how am I ever gonna stand out amongst all these girls? And now you have to try and make small talk and things with people you've never met before in your life, and there is no comfort zone whatsoever. Like normally if you go to a party and you know no one, you normally know the host or there's somebody you know. But at least everybody is in the same boat, nobody knows anybody else. So we've just all got to be there, get to know each other, and I suppose there's so much hustle and bustle and there's lots going on, so you never really feel like, oh my goodness, so it's because there's so much excitement. But one thing that's really not my style, and you would think I actually wouldn't care about it because I am so competitive, but that's the whole interrupting thing and trying to steal Mark away. That's really not my vibe. I suppose I am very competitive, but I like to respect people, and for me, if someone's talking to somebody else, it's just respectful to let them talk. I'm not going to just go jump in there. So I don't know, for me that was very difficult, but I also knew that I've got to do it. So you just have to kind of put on your big girl panties and step up to the plate. But yeah, it was a huge eye-opening experience, and it's chaos. It's absolute chaos because all these girls want to talk to him, and there's only a certain amount of time, and everyone's panicking and everyone's nervous. So, but I mean, it is the experience of a lifetime. So one thing a lot of the girls did was they kind of studied Mark. They went and they saw, you know, what his hobbies were, what he liked, what he disliked, and then it felt like they kind of almost knew him. I didn't do that. I took a different approach. I was like, let's be authentic. Let's get to know each other, sort of as if it was a normal situation. Because you don't normally go into a situation where the one person knows everything about the other person and the other person knows nothing about the other person. So I don't know, maybe I did myself a disservice. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Did I put myself at a disadvantage? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm still happy that I didn't do it. I watched his little Mnet clip and I was happy with that, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna get to know this guy genuinely and authentically. So I've been trying to think of a situation that you can compare to a rose ceremony where you are so nervous that you don't really know what to do with yourself, and I can't really think of one. Maybe sort of, you know, if you go for a job interview and you're just waiting for that call to find out if you get the job, and just before you pick up the phone, or maybe something like that, but it is like that, like for an entire rose ceremony, and your heart's just I promise you, I don't think I can go for full-on sprints and my heart doesn't beat that fast. I would have loved to have been wearing my watch just so I could see what my heart rate was, but it is so nerve-wracking. And every time he picks up a rose, you're like, oh, maybe it'll be me. Please be me, please be me. Don't leave me till last. Don't leave me till the end. My nerves can't take it. And you just get so nervous, and you're also wanting your friends to be called out as well, and you're waiting for their name, and you're waiting for your name. Obviously, as much as you love your friends, you're like, oh, please let it be my name next. And it is just so nerve-wracking. And then when your name finally gets called, you're like, oh, the relief. You're just like, oh, thank you so much. You're just so relieved. And then, like, the smile is, I mean, if you've seen the photo on social media, my smile is just so big. I'm like, oh, yay, thank you so much. And you get excited, and then you start waiting for your friends. And that's nerve-wracking as well. So it's quite a process. But like I said, it's great to just throw yourself into these type of situations, and, you know, you grow. You learn and you grow. And that's, for me, that's what life is all about. So one thing about this type of experience is somebody always has to go home, and it's always sad. And you know, like, people say, oh yeah, well, why are these girls crying when you know, they barely know the guy, and how can they be crying over this guy? It's not that they're crying over this guy per se. It's, you know, it's a very emotional experience, and it's very emotional to be sent home. And I don't think people understand that so much. So I just want to defend them there a little bit. And I'm gonna miss her more so much. I absolutely adored her. She was like the nicest girl you'll ever meet. And she is seriously gonna be missed. So is Michaela. I didn't get to know Michaela quite as well as I got to know her more. But both you girls are gonna be missed terribly. Yes, we keep the roses after the rose ceremony. So that rose is yours. If you get a rose, you get to keep your rose. And I dried my first rose. I'm going to scrapbook it and keep it forever, and it'll always just be a really cool memory. I know, if you've read my bio, I have very boring hobbies. I like to scrapbook and I like to bake. But I think, you know what, if you live the life I live, and it's so fast paced and it's so crazy, when you do have 5 minutes to yourself, you just want peace and quiet and just gentle. And that's why I enjoy these hobbies. They're just easy, not easy, but they're just so much quieter, and you get time to yourself, and that's why I absolutely love to scrapbook. And you get the memories, you keep the memories forever, and it's pretty. And yeah, we all know about my baking addiction. So what I want to know is, what did you guys think? Who did you like? Who didn't you like? What did you think of Mark? Who had the best entrance? I want to know it all. I'm so excited to share it all with you guys. So I really want to know your opinions.
So it is now 4:30 in the morning. I'm at my marathon, but I decided to come a little bit early so I can park inside. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting day, a long day, but yeah, I suppose I signed up for it, so I can't really complain.
So second marathon for the year is now completed. Yay, thank goodness. I wasn't actually even sure I was going to do the marathon. You know, obviously it's been extremely hectic. So very little sleep and just a bit tired, and I thought, you know, this was the plan in the back of my mind for a while now, that I'd do this marathon. I thought, Tegan, you know what, just pull up your socks and do it. So I went and I did it, and I actually got a half decent time, even though I was taking it slow, trying to be disciplined. I am not disciplined, so that just, yeah, didn't really work out too well. But I ran decently, and I don't think too much damage has been done, so I'm happy about that. And I'm just happy to have another marathon under the belt. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week.